There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that will make his blood run cold. The Northern Lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake LaBarge. I cremated Sam McGee. Now, Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the South to roam around the pole, God only knows. He was always cold. But the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. Though he'd often say in his homely way, I'd rather live in hell. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold through the parka's fold. It pierced like a driving nail. If our eyes would close, then the lashes froze till sometimes we could not see. It was no fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. On that very night, as we laid packed tight, with our bags beneath the snow, the dogs were fed, the stars overhead danced heel and toe. He turns to me, and Cap, says he, I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I hope that you won't deny my last request. Well, it looked so low, I could not say no. And then he said with a sort of moan, It's this wretched cold, and it's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. But take being dead. It's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. I want you to swear, foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains. A pal's last need is a thing to heed, and I swore I would not fail. And we started on to the streak of dawn, but God, he looked ghostly pale. He crouched in his sleigh, and he raved all day about his home in Tennessee, but before nightfall, a corpse was all that remained of Sam McGee. There was no breath in that land of death. As I hurried, horror-driven, with a corpse half hid, I could not get rid because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh, and it seemed to say, you may tax your brawn and brains, but you promised true, and it's up to you to cremate my last remains. A promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were dumb, in my heart I cursed that load. Long night. How I cursed that load. In the long, long night, by the lone firelight, where the huskies circled in rings, singing their woes to the homeless snows. God, I loathe that thing. And every day, that quiet clay seemed to heavier and heavier grow. But on we went, though the dogs were spent and the grub was getting low. The trail was bad. I went half mad, but still I did not give in, and I'd sing to that thing. And it would hearken back with a grin. Till I came to the marge of Lake LaBarge, and there a derelict lay. It was frozen in ice. I looked at it twice. It was called Alice May. I looked at it. I thought a bit. And I looked at my frozen chum. There, says I, in a sudden cry, is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor. I lit the broiler fire. Some coal I found that was lying around, and I heaped the fuel higher. The flames they soared. The boiler roared, such a blaze you seldom see. Then I burrowed a hole in the glowing coal, and I shoved in Sam McGee. Then I took a hike, for I did not like to hear him sizzle so.
Oh, jeez.
But the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled, and the wind began to blow. It was cold as ice, and I don't know why. The hot sweat rolled down my cheek. The heavens scowled. The huskies howled, and the winds began to blow. It was cold. The hot sweat rolled down my cheek, and I don't know why. And then a greasy smoke and an inky cloak streaked across the sky. I do not know how long in the snow I waited, wretched with fear. But the stars came out and they danced about. Ere again I ventured near. I was filled with dread, but I bravely said, I'll take one quick look inside. He's likely cooked. But it's the time I looked, and I opened the door wide. And there sat Sam, looking cool and calm. In the heart of the furnace roll, he wore a smile. You could see a mile. He said, "Hey, close that door. It's warm in here, and I swear, and I fear you'll let in the cold and storm. Since I left Plumtree in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm." There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that'll make your blood turn cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake LaBarge. I cremated Sam McGee.